Hey, beautiful people. I hope that you are doing wonderful. I hope that you are doing great. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Authentically Maskless, where we uncover what you are, who you truly are, without the masks that you adopted along the way. And that is usually all of the untrue beliefs and all of the stuff that we adopted while we from when we were born until today. Just a question. This is something that I want to have an open discussion with you guys, for whoever is on this journey of manifestation. And when you embrace your subconscious mind, so let's talk about something that I am experiencing myself, but also that I not sure if there's a contradiction, and that this is not something that get talked about a lot. And that is, for example, especially with let's say, for example, romantic relationships, and when you want to manifest a specific person or relationship or whatsoever it might be, and also other categories in your life. Now, we all know that you need to be aware of where your consciousness or your awareness was before you can start to redirect your awareness with something different or towards something different. Now, something that trips me up a lot is, especially with romantic relationships. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't say that you are not allowed to live your life and enjoy your life doing the things that you want to do when it feels natural to you. However, I do strongly believe, if you, for example, manifesting a marriage or a committed loving relationship, and you have impressed your subconscious mind with your new idea, you have shifted into that new identity, then you will naturally do the things that needs to be done in your physical reality, physical plane, in your 3D, towards that execution of that end goal. Say, for example, I want to be in a loving, committed marriage, but I am not yet the version of myself being in that committed, loving marriage. But I've impressed my subconscious with that new identity, and I shifted into becoming that being. Then I would naturally making choices and doing things that imply that I am that new identity. Meaning, I would not want to go out with another person if I'm already in a loving, committed relationship. However, we all know that you don't necessarily need to do anything to get what you want in the physical plane. However, let's say, for example, let's use a different analogy or a different example. If you are a Olympic swimmer and your vision or your desire is to win the Olympics this year, then you would probably impress your subconscious with the end desire that you are holding the Olympic medal, but you need to do things in the reality, in your physical plane, to actually get to that execution. Meaning, you would probably need to do the training, eating healthy, being fit, doing lessons or what's freaking ever, because that is the process or the bridge of events that needs to happen for you to unfold to get to that end. And obviously, it's a natural unfolding, so it would make sense to exercise, eating healthy, practice every day so that you can execute and become Olympic player. Now, would that not imply with anything in your life? For example, if you want to become a business owner and you impressed your subconscious with being a business owner, a successful business owner, you would probably doing things naturally in the 3D that will bring you to become that new business owner. You would make better choices. You will think and feel differently. You will embody yourself differently, naturally, of course, but it just makes sense that your identity and the version of yourself and the being that you want to experience will also be different in your 3D reality. Let me use another example. Say, for example, you have addictions. You have a drinking issue, or you have a drug issue, or you have a smoking problem. And your new version of yourself that you want to identify with as you want to be sober, you don't want to have any addiction with alcohol or drugs or whatsoever. You have impressed your subconscious mind, and you are that new version of yourself. So naturally, your version in your 3D physical plane will embody that person that already have it, meaning a breach of events will unfold for you to get to that end. For some, it would be just leaving the drugs or the addiction and go cold turkey and never do it again. For others, it will be a progress where you start slowly to use the substance and starting to taking healthy measures or trying to less that addiction or whatso freaking ever, or drinking less or going to a award or whatsoever it is that you want to, you know, do less. Again, it would be naturally unfolding towards your end. So, my question that I want to ask you guys, do you agree with doing opposing things in your reality while you impress your subconscious mind to manifest something different? Or do you think that if you impress your subconscious with your new identity, your default being or default setting will be aligned with the new version of yourself, and you would make different choices in your physical reality that will imply or be in line with that new version of yourself? It is just a thought that I had, and I also would like to know what is your idea or thoughts about it. I would love to hear what is your opinion. Leave a comment, subscribe, and please like and subscribe to my channel. This will help and allow other people to get the message. And also, this is a growing progress for each and every one of us. I mean, it doesn't mean that other people had 20 years of experience. We don't learn something new. We learn from experiences, and as we go, we learn from each other as well. This is a journey, and it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, and we all want to get that end eventually. But also, we want to get there without really effort, but also with understanding. And the only thing how we can do that is to actually imply what we learned or what we read and just do the work and see what it is that we are doing. And it is all about experiences, guys. So, anyway,